Looks like we're live.
We're live.
Okay. Well, guess what your co-host forgot to do this morning?
What's that?
Get his tablet out and bring up the address for the house we're looking at so we can take a look at it that way. So it's a good thing I've got a backup of having the Realtor.com page for the address. I guess I should stop talking now since we're live in our recording. Anyway, today we are looking at a house in Fitzgerald, Georgia. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,454 square feet. It's for sale for $34,900. It's a single-family home. Oh, goodness. Here's something I did not notice when I decided to choose this home. We've only got 2 photos, so we're going to be kind of winging it here, aren't we?
Oh, wow. Well, it'll be a short video.
It will be a short video.
Not only that, but
almost 1,500 square feet on a almost a third of an acre size lot. It's a pretty good sized yard. It's a fairly decent sized home. And it's a 3-2. That's like a sweet spot to me. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. The first photo we see, I guess I should hand things off to you, which is what we usually do in our videos. So you can start us out. Please.
Is there anything else you
can for us here?
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the 34,900?
Not about that number. However, in this photo, I'm fairly certain that a roof replacement is going to be required.
Yeah.
Just judging by what you can see, it kind of looks like there's a chimney sticking up at the top, about the center. And I'm really kind of digging the front porch action that there is here. So those are my thoughts about this exterior photo that we've got of the front of the house.
Yeah. I also think that the home needs a lot of work just based on the outside. But you know, with sweat equity, you can go pretty far with this and create your own oasis. But this pole here, I think I would.
It's kind of wild. That's just sitting there at some random angle, isn't it?
Yeah, I would straighten this up and probably have a flag on it. You know, anyone who's ever dug up poles know that it is a pain in the behind to dig it up because it's extremely heavy because of all the concrete to secure a pole. But yeah, the sidewalk needs to be redone. This is hazardous. But these are little jobs compared to the price of the home. I mean, you're not going to be mortgaged out of up to your eyeballs, I mean, to say. We have that 80s pan in here. Oh yeah, this whole thing needs to be redone. We got ceiling issues, probably wall as well. I can tell that they painted over this gorgeous natural wood trim. Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be a really short video. That's okay because I need to adjust. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump over to the street since this is all we have.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we've got 2 photos. We've already talked about the first one, which was outside. The second one's inside and shows the fireplace. So we know we've got a wood burning fireplace. So the first thing you want to do is make sure it's safe. You know, you'd have a chimney person come over and inspect it and make sure, you know, that you can burn wood in your fireplace without burning your house down as a unintended consequence. With that being said, like you commented, there's some real good looking wood trim around the door opening, and the baseboard, which, I don't know if we actually saw when the house was built. That is the sort of thing you get in an older home. It was built in 1955. I missed that when we first looked at the stats on the house in the beginning. So there's a good chance, A, that there's hardwood floors, and B, that this trim may be throughout the house. And, whether you can make it look better than it does or restore it to its original, that's actually a sort of choice that you would need to make on site. But I kind of like the paneling. It's better looking than the typical 70s paneling that was in a lot of people's basements back in the day, so to speak. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now about the house because we just have the 2 photos, but hand things back off to you, Tagg, to discuss the street view and the map.
Yes. Okay, so this is the street view, and neighborhood looks decent.
I agree, it does.
Yeah, the time of day that the photos were taken, it just looks a little spooky.
A little what? Sorry.
Spooky.
Halloween time, maybe.
Yeah. So looking at the lot size, this looks like a pretty decent backyard. Those that like to homestead and plant gardens, whether it be flowers or edible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a light view. Okay, so we are in a neighborhood. The supermarket is close by, and it doesn't look like it's a terribly busy street. So neighbors don't look too close together, have some elbow room. So let's zoom out a little bit here. Got a little city. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, just because the home needs a lot of TLC doesn't mean that it can't be a diamond in the rough. But looks like there's some vacant property over here. Oh, okay. So look like you got some farming going on.
Or a park.
Or a park. Yeah.
No, that looks like rows of something prepared to grow. I think you were right the first time.
Okay. Sorry, Gidget is in my lap, being very vocal this morning. Excuse me while I adjust my high chair.
I see Gidget. So is she like the co-host then officially today?
Today she is. She's appointed herself to be the co-host. Usually Bama is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess that about does it for this.
Okay. So to our viewers, we want to thank you for showing up. We apologize for reviewing a house that doesn't have a whole lot to show for it. It'd be great if we could drive by there and do a in-person review of it. Where was it at? I'm blanking out here all of a sudden.
Fitzgerald, Florida.
Fitzgerald, Georgia. Okay.
Georgia. Right. Okay.
So I'm actually headed east, but I'm not planning to go south later today. Still, though, I'm going to take a look after this is over. Maybe we'll do an amendment to the video or a extension of it if we're lucky. If we're lucky. But anyway, whether we can or cannot, we want to thank you for your time, spending it with us, and take a look at our video. Our purpose for being here is because we do not believe in the prevailing sentiment that homes are unaffordable. at this juncture in life. This is May of 2025, and I keep seeing, people talking about how they can never afford to own a home, and I believe a home like this is affordable. I mean, if you bought it and it was priced at $170,000 and you put 20% down to keep from having to pay PMI, your down payment would be what this home is for sale for. $35,000 is what you'd have to put down on a. I'm sorry, $34,000 what you'd have to put down, 20% down on a $170,000 house. So you'd have that monthly payment. So anyway, I just believe that there's an alternative. There's a way to buy a home in 2025. It does require sweat equity, and that's our point. Tagg is a real strong believer in homesteading, and so she would actually like to have a chance to discuss what she wants to say herself. So I'll shut up and hand things off to her. But
Okay.
Go ahead.
And that concludes our video for today. Whether if you're into fixer uppers or homegrown gardens, channel is your go-to for real freedom through affordable living and homesteading. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay in the loop. And if you have a property to share, we would love to help you get the word out. After all, it's about people helping people. Catch you next video.
There we go. That's what I was expecting.